So this is a video about Campagnolo and trying to get it to work with Shimano parts and so on. Firstly, I have seen videos about Shimano cassettes working with Campag shifters and so on. I've had no such luck. This is the Campagnolo Record 8-speed rear mech. The Campagnolo Record 8-speed cassette. The chain is KMC. It actually works. It works perfectly fine. I've had no issues with that. I do believe the front chain ring you can run a 10-speed as well. 10-speed chain on the front chain ring. I don't think the spacing is any different up front with an 8, 9 and a 10-speed. Obviously you'll need a 9-speed front mech or 10-speed front mech. Probably worth noting the brakes, Campag Record as well. You basically only need to change the inserts. Obviously that sounds sort of like a common sense thing that you would do, but I went and bought a different set of pads and they basically don't fit the fitting over there. As you can see, I've got half of the space that was left. It's a really old group set that I got off of another bike. I mean the wheels are the old Vittoria Rubino as well. Can't find them anywhere. But the previous owner obviously didn't ride on them much, so yeah, bonus. Other things to note: jockey wheels. Again, they don't have to be Campag. They will run with any 8-speed jockey wheels. Obviously, as the speeds go up, the spacing is different on the actual teeth, which is probably worth noting. You will, I think an 11-speed is 1 tooth shorter than that. Probably worth noting as well the shifting for the Campag 8-speed and 9-speed and so on. The actual shifting up on the shifters over there, the spacing that it sends the rear mech is different, as well as the spacing in the actual cassette. The cassette spaces are individual, whereas Shimano 8-speeds obviously come as a full block and they're riveted together. Other than that, another thing worth noting as well, the chainring size. Chainring size is slightly different. This is a standard 52-42. It is serious work getting up any hill whatsoever. The cassette on the back is only a 26. 26-42, and yeah, it's anything over 8% is quite a nightmare. It's out of the saddle. Other than that, I don't think there's anything else to note. I'm just trying to think really. I would definitely advise getting old group sets. Be sure to check on the wear as well. So the wear on the front chain rings, smaller chain ring as well. Obviously you can see there's the sort of equal. The previous one was the previous inner chain ring was quite worn out. It was a female owner, obviously 42 being up front, and I think the cassette at the time that it came with was maybe a 21, a niche. That's also worth noting. You can use niche cassettes, given that they are Campag fits, and they will work fine. Obviously the gearing ratio, I mean, I'm a fairly strong rider. 42-26 is tough. It's really tough. On anything over 8%, you are working a lot harder than anybody else will be. And as well as that, it is a steel frame as well. It is an old steel frame. If you have any questions, please post them down below. I'll definitely try and get back to you on them. Bottom bracket as well, obviously Italian thread. Also note that the tightening is different. You go the opposite way basically. As far as I'm aware, that could be wrong. I could have just made that up. Yeah, cool. That's about it.